NCAA, driving change to do more for today's student athletes. The NCAA programs deliver $4 billion in scholarships every year. Those D1 scholarships are now guaranteed. Health and well-being services are mandatory. Student athletes get tutoring as well as financial literacy coaching because almost everyone is going pro in something other than sports. The NCAA, driving change to do more for today's student athletes.
The first 50 years of the Sunshine State Conference inspired champions and built a legacy rooted in excellence. A legacy built from a single sport to a conference of national champions. Threaded through geography, fueled by growth, defined by excellence. 135 team national titles, 173 individual champions, and hundreds of Scholar All-Americans. Always at the top of NCAA Division II. Looking ahead, we reflect on where we started, where we are, and where we're going. The Sunshine State Conference, where success thrives.
We are the change makers.
We're here to be incredible.
Unstoppable.
Unbeatable.
What we're building here is
Me.
me. Me.
Me. Me. Me. All of us.
The future.
We're making it happen.
At Barron University, we know our choices matter.
So, you ready for your breakthrough?
Can I call you Rose? Cause you're sweet like a flower in bloom.
Did you know that love of sports is the #1 reason most people start officiating? And verbal abuse is the #1 reason why most quit? Act with respect and be officially human. Did you know that verbal abuse from fans, coaches, and players is the #1 reason why many referees are walking away from sports? Act with respect. Be officially human. This is what's called a vicious cycle. Fans yell at officials, more officials quit, fewer people want to be officials, quality of officials goes down, more fans yell at officials. Be a part of the solution. Act with respect and be officially human.
Balance. It isn't just essential in your sport, it's essential in life, especially college life. It's everything you need to thrive in school, in sport, and everything in between. The key is just finding a place where you can pursue it all. Because the real beauty lies in the balance. If you want to win in every arena of college life, go D2. Make it yours.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Can I call you Rose? Cause you're sweet like a flower in bloom.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
Back round. And there's the goal.
Play with great love, they play with great passion, Dad. Let it rip, let it rip, let it rip. You do it for one another. Together, 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 together.
Why choose Barry University? We transform students into leaders for a greater tomorrow. Our mix of academics, professional skills, and community spirit prepares students to be the ones the world's been waiting for. You see, you don't just earn a degree from Barry. You earn a degree that's going to make a positive impact. And at Barry, you'll make lifelong friends while discovering your purpose, passions, and joy in life. Barry University. Your future is yours to create.
We look alike.
Play with great love, they play with great passion, Dad. Let it rip, let it rip, let it rip. And do it for one another. Together, 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 together.
If you want to win in every arena of college life, go D2. Make it yours.
Do you want more recognition for your team?
Who should I ask if I have any problems? How can I share my ideas?
How can you get involved and make it yours? Joining Student Athlete Advisory Committee allows your voice to be heard.
The mission of SAC is to enhance the total student athlete experience by promoting opportunity, protecting welfare, and fostering a positive image. Who is SAC?
SAC members are student athletes supporting other student athletes. SAC members vote on rules, partner with great organizations such as Make-A-Wish and Team Impact, and build pride on campus and in the community.
There are 3 different levels of SAC to get involved in. At the campus level, there are 307 Division II institutions that sponsor SAC. Each campus SAC is led by an athletic administrator and a committee made up of student athletes from a variety of athletic teams.
There are 24 Division II conferences, each with their own conference SAC. The representatives share best practices, success stories, and new ideas that can be brought back to each campus SAC.
The National SAC is made up of 1 student athlete from each of the 24 Division II conferences. These student athletes are your voice and are charged with the responsibility of relaying the overall student athlete voice for the division.
Your voice has value.
Get involved.
Take ownership in your experience.
Leave a legacy.
Make it yours!
Perry University. This is the Sunshine basketball tournament as the Buccaneers getting set to take on the Tampa Spartans. Let's take a look at your starters here first for the visiting Spartans. It'll be number 1, Trey Lane, 6'1" junior from Lakeland. Number 9, Camden McCormick, the 6'3" junior from San Diego. Number 14, Ryan Blunt, the 6'6" sophomore from Oviedo. Number 22, Cole Gingileski. He stands at 7 feet tall, junior from Tampa, Florida. Number 55, Justin Taylor, junior from Charlotte. The head coach is Link Darner. He's assisted by Dexter Gooding, Ben Swank, Garrett Putman, and Christian Fiore. Starting for the Bucks, it'll be number 0, Dion Perry, the 5'8" senior from Baltimore. Number 1, Michael Bradley III, the 6'3" junior from Miami. Number 9, Novak Perovic, the 6'7" senior from Belgrade, Serbia. Number 10, Marko Seranec, the 6'10" junior from Serbia. And number 23, Jose Benitez, 6' senior from Santo Domingo. The head coach is Justin Furr, assisted by Kevin Donahue, Mike Bradley, Tyler Field, and Patrick Young. As we welcome you aboard here, Sunshine State Conference basketball tournament. Survive and advance. Jamie, how you doing?
Playoff basketball can't beat this. At home, first round. Here we go.
Danny Rabinowitz, Jamie Goldman here along with you. As the Bucks in the home whites, Tampa in the road reds. That is Gingileski at 7 feet tall, matched up with Seranec. We'll jump this one up. And the Sunshine State Conference tournament is underway here from Coach Jody Ocourt. Buccaneers will start with the opening possession. Benitez for the Bucks, the point guard, averaging over 3 assists per game. And the Bucks come up empty on their opening possession. Tampa looking to push the pace. Bucks get a deflection and a steal. Here comes Perry. Benitez, he lays it up and in. Bucks strike first.
Good active hands on the defensive end, started that break.
Now this promises to be a high-tempo game. Winner of this one, looking like they are staring at a matchup with Nova. Should Nova win their 100th straight home game? Appears likely. We'll keep you up to date on scores as we go through this one here. Feet underneath, the layup won't go. Gingileski fighting for it. I think he got the last touch off his leg. Let's see. Yes, he did. Gingileski had a good catch underneath, able to put it up, and the Bucks are certainly giving up some inches there, but able to make the feisty play and hit it off his leg.
Yeah, really good energy from the Bucks bench after that turnover, too. You can kind of feel a little uptick in energy here in the building with the playoffs underway.
Perry to the basket, kicks. Bradley for 3, too strong. Lane looking to push, goes all the way. The kick, three-pointer from the left wing is off. That's Taylor, could not convert, and Tampa remains scoreless. Bucks in front 2-0. We're 90 seconds in. Perry, Seranec from the corner. Perovic hands to Benitez. He looks to drive. Kicks. Seranec will try the 3. Knocks it down.
Yeah, big man shooting it well this season. He's proven he can stretch the floor with that jump shot.
There's a quick 3 on the other end. The answer not there for Blunt, and here come the Bucks. Perry, little crossover move. The feed to Bradley is a beauty. Timeout, Tampa.
Great cut by Bradley. Perry found him on the drive, easy 2, and a 7-0 run for Barry out the gates.
Well, we'll keep it right here during this timeout. We'll keep it here. The Bucks, 11-9 in conference play. Tampa
at 10-10.
10-10. This is a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it right here. Welcome aboard the Sunshine State Conference tournament here. And Tampa with a few players to keep an eye out on. They had 2 players averaging over 20 a game. Or, excuse me, 1 player averaging 20, 1 averaging 15. That's Blunt at 21 and Trey Lane at 15 points per game. So those are a couple of guys to keep an eye out on. And then on the Buccaneers side, you got Deion Perry, who has been torching defenders all season long. He's averaging 17 a game.
Yeah, Perry starting every game so far this season for the Bucs. Him and Perovich, the only two Buccaneers to start every game.
Coach Justin Furr in his first season here with the Bucs as Lane misses off the front of the rim. Perry trying to build on this 7-0 start. Perry, the crossover, the floater, it's good.
Good to see Deion Perry feeling it here in this first half.
9-0 Bucs to start. Perry poked it away, and here's a steal. Nitez will wait for some friends in white here to show up. Perry will put up the mid-range jumper, won't go. He tracks down his own rebound and got fouled.
Yeah, Perry playing with a lot of energy. Already 2 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, and only a couple minutes of play.
Tampa going to shuffle the deck here.
Yeah, Ian Higdon checking in for the Spartans.
Higdon in along with Trent Scott. The Bucs give it away. Corner triple on the way. This time it's good. Taylor able to hit. And, boy, Jamie, I'll tell you cannot turn the basketball over this time of year. This is very crucial to maximize your possessions, and the Bucs get bit there.
Turnovers and free throws going to be huge in this one.
Nitez trapped in the corner, lost it out of bounds. Last touch by Tampa, 9 on the shot clock.
Yeah, Higdon making some defensive impact right away after checking in a moment ago. Still no substitutions for the Bucs. Coach Furr sticking with the starting 5 thus far.
Trying to get the ball into Perry. He's getting covered pretty tightly there. Instead it goes to Bradley. Bradley looking to drive. 5 on the shot clock. Forces one up. Won't go. And the last touch there by the Bucs.
Yeah, looks like
almost empty possession there.
Looks like Tampa settled in a little bit after that early run. They called the timeout, settled it down a little bit, and they've come out of the timeout looking a lot better on the defensive end.
Bucs in front 9-3, 16-20 to go here in our first half. And they move the ball beautifully underneath, and the finish there from Trent Scott, Jr. from Tampa. Transfer from Morehead State. Perovich swings it underneath. Shranitz is fouled from behind. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Good job by Shranitz corralling that one. It looked like it almost was an errant pass, but Shranitz with those long arms able to snatch it and draw the foul.
Marco shoots 78% from the stripe. And we'll see if Bucs, as you mentioned, free throw is going to be big in this game after Tampa now has scored 5 straight. That puts an end to that run. Bucs will come with Terrence Warren now. Warren, 6'2" junior from Dallas. He is a scorer, just under 14 a game. It's able to knock in the free throws.
Yeah, Warren doing a lot off the bench so far this season for the Bucs. Good scoring punch.
Malik Stanley, the senior from India, has also checked in, and a reverse layup is good for McCormick. And Tampa starting to catch their stride on the offensive end now after a fast start by the Bucs. Shranitz tees up a triple, too strong. Warren tried to tip the rebound free. Tampa able to come up with it. This is Taylor. Taylor through traffic. Higdon brings it back out to McCormick. McCormick sends it underneath to Scott. Scott spinning, gets to the basket and scores.
Yeah, Scott just found his spot there. Couple pump fakes, got Terrence Warren in the air, and he was able to get the 2.
Tampa within 2. We're 5 minutes in. Good back and forth action so far. Stanley finds Warren. Warren has the lane open up for him, goes to the basket, scores, and he'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
On cue, we were just talking about his scoring punch off the bench, and there you see it with the 2 points and the possible and one opportunity after the timeout.
Buccaneers off to a fast start. They lead 13-9, 14:59 to go here in our first half. You're watching the Sunshine State Conference basketball tournament. All right, welcome back here to Coach Odio Court. Ferry 13, Tampa 9. 14:59 to go. And Warren at the line to try to complete a three-point play here for the Bucks. And free throws up and good.
Reno Silva checks in for the first time. He'll replace Serenich. Put in some good minutes early.
Warren here to pick up Scott. Lane back to Scott. They're trying to go underneath. Tampa's been feasting in the paint, and they get another one courtesy of Blunt.
Yeah, Blunt, their leading scorer this season. He's definitely a player to watch the rest of the way.
Stanley, nice feed underneath. Perovich fumbled the ball, now kicks out. Silva will try a triple. It's good. He rattled it in.
Silva, little Energizer Bunny down there, making his impact right away.
Lane puts it up, won't go. Silva the rebound in traffic. Here come the Bucks. Warren, the pump fake, kicks, Perry. Stanley steps into a straight-on three and knocks it down. Malik Stanley.
Boys are feeling it here at home, shooting it well from three in the early going.
Lead is back to 9 here for the Bucks. They got off to a 9-0 start. That ball knocked loose. Who got the last touch? They're going to say off of the Bucks. Ryan Van Eyck will come in here for the Bucks. Where's number 2, the 6'6 sophomore from the Netherlands?
Yeah, big physical guard, replacing Dion Perry, letting him get a breather.
BJ Schaefer checking into the game here for Tampa. 6'2 sophomore from Union City, Georgia. And he has the basketball now, top of the key. Taylor kicks. Three from the right wing is off the mark there by Ben Sutherland, who also just checked in. And here come the Bucks. Van Eyck got ahead of the play, leaves it for Stanley. And the league says, let's reset. Tampa's in a 3-2 zone, it appears. As it goes into the corner, Silva tries another three. That won't go.
Van Eyck might have tried to draw the foul underneath. No dice.
And layup well off the mark there for Schaefer. And who got the last touch on this one? Oh, Bucks let it go. Now,
looked like Silva bounced it off the opponent.
They're going to change the call.
I think that's the right call.
Anything that avoids a review.
Yeah, those reviews can be lengthy.
Well, Tampa will press now. They're going to man-to-man press. They seem to be rotating their defense here. Bucks on a 6-0 run over the last 90 seconds. Trying to get that lead to double digits for the first time today. Remember, they got off to a 9-0 start. Tampa came roaring back as Van Eyck goes all the way, puts up a wild shot. Won't go, and Tampa has numbers. Lane to the basket. Silva with a vicious block.
Face down block from Breno Silva. He never gave up on that play and swatted that thing away.
25 on the shot clock. Taylor will inbound from underneath his own basket. Trying to get it in, and finally does. Finds Lane top of the key. Taylor for three. It's good.
Yeah, a bit of a defensive breakdown that time. They were focused on the drive. Kicked it outside for the open three.
12.5 to go here in our first half. Bucks by 6. Barry's led the entire way. Warren dumps it underneath. Bad pass, and it's stolen.
Yeah, a little bit too much on that one.
Lane for three. Well off the mark. Tampa has not been able to find the stroke just yet here from long range. Stanley in a collision and a blocking foul. The Spartans 2 of 7 from three-point land to start. The Bucks are 3 of 6. But where Tampa has been successful is underneath in the paint. They are 6 of 15 from the field in this one. Van Eyck will trigger it back in, and did he throw it away? Almost. Oh, Warren stepped out of bounds. He did throw it away.
Yeah, a little bit of a jump ball pass that time. Looking for something a little bit better underneath.
That's twice the Bucks have given an inbounds play away like that. As we tick under 12 to go here in our first half.
4th turnover of the night for the Bucks.
Lane kicks. Schaefer is fouled. Just the first team foul on the Bucks. That'll bring us to a timeout on the floor. It's Barry 20, Tampa 14. 11:40 to go here in the first half. You're watching the Sunshine State Conference men's basketball tournament. All right, welcome back here to Coach Odio Court. Barry 20, Tampa 14, 11:40 to go here in our first half.
Yeah, Barry has not trailed in this one, but currently on a almost 2.5-minute scoring drought.
Winner advances to most likely play Nova on Thursday. Feet underneath. And an easy basket there for Sutherland. Tampa back within 4. So the Bucks have opened up 9-point leads twice. And Tampa has not let it get to double digits. Here's Stanley. Van Eyck splitting defenders all the way, and it counts.
They went up with the left hand that time, through the contact, and finished.
Oh, what a move. Sutherland picks it up. It's his first, team's 5th. Tampa already with 5 fouls. The Bucks just have 1.
Yeah, Tampa could be in the bonus here soon. Bodes well for Barry.
And Van Eyck goes old school. He banks it in.
Hey, whatever works. They don't ask how.
This time of year, you take whatever you can get. To survive and advance. 23-16, the Bucks in front as we hit 11 minutes to go. Lane kicks, Blount drives, absorbs the contact, won't go. He's going to the line for two. So Tampa now will go to the free throw line for the first time here today. The Bucks are 4 of 4 from the line.
Yeah, really crafty drive that time from Blount. Drew Stanley with the pump fake and then got inside and drew the foul inside as well. Heads to the line for two.
Blount settles in at the line, shoots 85%. So he is a guy that you don't mind having up there, that's for sure. And he hits on the free throws. We get a substitution here. McCormick will come back. Blount will head off. And more full court pressure here from the Spartans.
Yeah, Blount sits down with 3 points, 1 rebound.
And Ike will work it up the floor. Bucks lead by 5. Nearing the midway point of our first half. Stanley working the baseline. Oh, Warren has jumped up and caught that ball. Now knocks it out of bounds off the miss. I don't even know that pass was for him.
Athletic catch. Got up there and got it. Couldn't score, though.
Stanley going baseline there, probably not the best idea. I think he's trying to kick that ball out for a three. Warren, I said, I'll take that. Just couldn't finish. McCormick working on Silva, lost the ball, got it back. Kicks, 3 for Schaefer is short. And Silva's very active, isn't he?
Yeah, a lot of activity down there. I said it earlier, a lot of energy coming off the bench for this Buccaneers team all season long.
Midway point here of half number 1. Van Eyck accelerates. He is fouled. And the Bucks want a goaltend. They may have a case here.
Yeah, Van Eyck immediately after that foul started pointing for the goaltend. He's still pleading his case over there.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to get this call. And Coach Furr just asking for a quick explanation. I'll be honest, that was kind of a tight call there. I'm not sure which way that hit.
It was bang for sure.
Yeah.
Not sure if it was on the way down or not. But nonetheless, 2 free throws for Van Eyck.
And he's off on the first miss of the night for the Bucks. Sammy Alkamel will check in now. 6'8" junior from Fort Lauderdale. Perry back in. And the Bucks are also going to bring Benitez back. So it's going to be Perry, Benitez, Warren, Van Eyck.
Well, I think Benitez will replace
Van Eyck. Out there was Silva and Alkamel underneath now. Van Eyck hits the free throw and he'll head off.
Van Eyck, a 52% free throw shooter, goes 1 for 2 there. So part of the course.
6-point lead here for the Bucks. They've led the entire way. Barry in the bonus for the final 10 minutes as well. Keep an eye on that. Oh, that pass was deflected out. Last touch by Tampa. McCormick couldn't handle it after Warren deflected it. And the Bucks get another fortunate bounce there. And we'll see if they can capitalize off this.
Yeah, we've seen Warren making his impact on both sides of the floor here. Had that and one earlier. He had the big catch on the one side. It didn't really lead to anything. And then drawing the turnover right there.
Perry, a patient start to this one. You know he's going to get going at some point here. Warren tracks that down, 10 on the shot clock. Warren drives through the lane, floats it up, won't go. Rebound skips out to Perry. The Bucks got to let it fly here. Shot clock did not reset. Benitez almost banked it in. Alkamel, the offensive rebound. Back to Benitez. He might have gotten away with a travel. Perry able to kick out. Silva for 3. That's good! Oh, what a shot from Silva. It's 27-18. Back to 9 for the Bucks with 9 to play here in the first half.
It all started with Alkamel's offensive rebound.
McCormick floats it up and in with the answer. How's this for March Madness? 27-20. Bucks in front. Benitez gets caught up in a trap again. This time throws it away. Bucks probably need to stop going towards the baseline. seems to be getting them in trouble here, and Tampa's collapsing down.
Yeah, Benitez drove in and was met by a double team in the paint. Tried to swing it to the corner, and errant pass out of bounds.
Bradley will come in for Warren here. We also had Blunt come back into the game, along with Trent Scott, who has the ball now, will handle a point. Scott drives off the backboard, won't go. The tip is good and a foul.
Good defense from Silva that time. The Bucks got to do a better job of boxing out as Blunt was able to get free and get that offensive rebound, draw the foul.
A very costly offensive rebound. Tampa with a chance at a three-point play here. Sranitz comes back in for the Bucks. Silva will head off. Free throw is up and good. It is a 4-point Buccaneer lead now, 27-23, and they nearly threw the inbounds away. Scott deflected it, got the last touch. Bradley's got to be a little more careful here. Putting that ball into play.
Yeah, every possession's so important in a do-or-die game like this. Can't be a little lazy on the inbound pass.
And now Benitez is going to try his luck getting the ball into play.
Tampa implementing a little bit of a full-court press here.
Benitez gets it over the timeline and again heads baseline. Able to kick out Sranitz. Sranitz all the way and a blocking foul underneath. And he's going to go to the line to shoot two. Tampa's tried on a few occasions to draw the charge unsuccessfully.
That's their 7th foul of the half, so that much closer to the double bonus. A few more, and the Bucks will be shooting 2 every time for the rest of the half.
You do have to get out of that restricted area there underneath, and looks like that's where, who was it, Taylor was stuck. Free throws up and good. I think, Jamie, you hit it right on the head, man. This is going to be a free throw battle here down the stretch and throughout this game. It's free throws and turnovers, are little things that you got to do in these games.
Yeah, these playoff games so often come down to a couple possessions, and hitting your free throws, limiting the turnovers, so important in a do-or-die game like this in the SSC tournament.
Blunt has the size advantage, goes right to the basket and scores. Perry somehow got stuck on Blunt underneath. It was 6'6", 205. Perry 5'8", $160.
Yeah, big size advantage down there for Blunt.
Sranitz. Benitez nearly lost his dribble. They're able to get it back. Out to Alcamel, 8 on the shot clock. Perry. Benitez fires for 3, won't go. Alcamel trying to keep the rebound alive. It's going to go back to Tampa when we come back. It's Barry 29, Tampa 25, 7.5 to go here in our first half. You're watching the Sunshine State Conference Men's Basketball Tournament. Welcome back here to Coach Odio Court. Barry 29, Tampa 25. This is the Sunshine State Conference Men's Basketball Tournament. Tanner Binnich, Jamie Goldman along here with you. 29-25. Bucks clinging to a 4-point lead. They've led by as many as 9 twice. And again, Blunt underneath. Perry is on him again. He puts it right up and in. Elkamel came over and tried to help. Blunt is getting the ball way too close to the basket underneath, and Tampa now within 2.
Yeah, Blunt's been doing that all season. Anytime you can average over 20 points per game over the course of a season.
Perry just 1 of 3 from the field, and he needs to find a way to get himself involved in this game. And he puts up a shot there, gets fouled.
Looks like they're going to call it on the ground. Perry's not happy about it.
No, it'll still be 1-1.
Should be 1-1.
Yeah, it is. Now, they don't even call that a shooting foul in the NBA. So I'm going to side with the officials on this one.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm not quite, it's like a James Harden type thing. I'm not quite a huge
Yeah,
fan of that play. But
Harden always gets the rip-through foul.
And
might have been what Perry was
officials are going to discuss this. Now, again, in the NBA, usually they do call that a common 2-shot foul, but they're going to give him 3 free throws. Wow, they got hands on heads here. Can't believe it.
The Buccaneers will take it, though, especially with a guy like Perry at the line. Perry, an 88% free throw shooter. So, Bucks catch a break.
Foul was on Scott. That is 18 fouls on Tampa. As the Bucks continue to do damage here from the free throw line. And he hits on the 3.
Yeah, Bucks shooting it well from the line. 10 for 11 so far on the night. As opposed to only 3 for 3 for Tampa.
McCormick. Serenitz poked it away. They're trying to get it to Blunt underneath again. Here come the Bucks. Perry. Oh, they are double teaming Perry. Now chasing him all over the place. He throws up a wild shot. Serenitz is wrestled down. It's a jump ball. Jump ball possession arrow will send it back to Tampa. And another good fight on the offensive glass there. Bucks are putting up a good fight on the boards here.
Yes, Serenich, a guy that averages a double-double on the season. So he's very active on the boards. We saw it there, forcing that jump ball.
32-27, Barry in front, 6:20 to go. Taylor pulls up from the free throw line, too strong. Serenitz down with the rebound.
I think that's a shot the Bucks will live with, a mid-range jump shot like that.
Serenitz off to Elkamel. Perry kicks. Bradley for 3. Too strong. Serenitz had the rebound and ripped away by Blunt, who just tossed it up in the air to himself. He is spinning through traffic, dishes off, layup will not go. Taylor on the follow, and he is fouled, or Scott, excuse me. So Scott will go to the line to shoot 2. No one seems to be happy about much of anything here at the moment. Blunt kind of tossed the ball up to himself, and
referees must have thought it got tipped or something, because that's a travel. And the Bucks did a good job initially defending without fouling. Couldn't get the rebound though, and second chance points here for Tampa as they draw the foul on the putback attempt.
Warren will come in for Bradley. Lane will come in for Taylor on the Tampa side. As the Spartans trying to cut the lead to 3, and the free throw is too strong. It's knocked away. Stanley comes up with it. It'll stay at 4. 5:40 to go. Stanley just ran right into a defender, turned the ball over, and committed a foul. Not a good sequence.
Yeah, tough shift there from Malik Stanley. Not what you want to see if you're Coach Justin Furr. As Sammy Elkamel takes a seat, I think Ryan Van Eyck checks in.
Bucks need to be under control here as they turn the ball over for the 6th time. Tampa with 8 points off of turnovers, make it 10 and perhaps make it 11 as McCormick will go to the line, a chance at a three-point play. You absolutely just cannot give the ball away like that. Just got to be stronger with the ball in these kinds of games.
Yeah, every possession's so important, and McCormick making the most of this one has a chance to complete the three-point play, make this a one-point game. There was 5 minutes to go in the first half.
McCormick completes a three-point play, and Tampa's within one. This is as close as they have been in quite some time, maybe since the early going. Bucks got out to a 9-0 start.
Bucks have not trailed tonight. This is the closest it's been.
Van Eyck called for a carry. You don't see that so often. Huh.
You can kind of see the momentum starting to shift. Buccaneers no field goals in their last almost 4 minutes.
Now, turnovers will do that to you, certainly. Tampa is in double figures in points off of turnovers, up to 11. McCormick driving, hitting. No, it won't go. But he's going back to the line for two more and a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, McCormick finished the three-point play on the previous end. Has a chance to take the lead here with two.
Spartans have made the Bucks pay almost every time they have turned the ball over. They got 7 turnovers, points off of turnovers, now 12 after that free throw. It could go to 13. Bradley comes in for Stanley. And the Bucks need to weather this storm here. Second free throw is good. McCormick is automatic up there. Tampa with their first lead, 33-32 with 5 minutes to go here in the first half.
Bucks going with a little bit of a smaller lineup, 4 guards to go along with Sharenich. Van Eyck 6'6", the next biggest player out there.
Perry, got to find a way to get him going here. Perry drives through the lane, had it blocked, he got it back. 5 on the shot clock. Van Eyck fires a three way off the mark. Bradley stepped out of bounds. A messy possession there for the Bucks.
Yeah, Van Eyck
turnover.
Not known as a shooter, and he kind of had to force that one up as the shot clock was dwindling down.
And Coach Furr wants to talk this one over. This has been a rough run here for the Bucks. It's now a 6-0 run here for Tampa, but the problem is Barry has been turning the basketball over, and now that's turnover number 8. They get a chance for more. More points off turnovers.
Buccaneers played a really clean first half of this first half, but in the last couple of minutes, the Bucks have kind of unraveled. 2-18 with no points, 3 turnovers in the last couple of minutes as well. Not shooting it well, and Tampa's only a 1-point lead, but kind of taking control of this game in the last couple of minutes.
I want to thank everyone who has tuned into our basketball broadcast this season. We very much appreciate you hanging in with us through this season. First year under Coach Furr. Known Coach Furr for a long time, and I can tell you, Buccaneer fans, he's going to do great work here. With a successful first season here, trying to finish it with a win at home now. Trying to get to a date with Nova on Thursday night. Backdoor feed, Blunt's wide open underneath, and Blunt is just shredding the Bucks in the paint right now.
Yeah, Blunt leading scorer in the game right now. He's got 13. Nobody else in double figures on either side.
3-point lead for Tampa. Warren trying to answer, in and out won't go. Van Eyck kept it alive, nicely done.
Great rebound that time from Van Eyck, earning a second chance.
Trying to get it to Sharan, it's underneath. Tough pass, and they do turn it over now. Here goes Lane. Wild shot, and he's going to get bailed out with a foul.
It's another turnover for the
And
Bucks.
Van Eyck just got teed up. Had something to say to the official, and he gets teed up. And the Bucks, again, they need to find a way to weather this storm. Barry is unraveling here with 3:51 to go in the first half. We're going to get a bunch of free throws coming up for Tampa when we come back. They lead by 3. You're watching the Sunshine State Conference Men's Basketball Tournament. All right, welcome back here to Coach Odio Court with the technical foul on Van Eyck. Van Eyck gestured to the official, kind of giving him like the wave off, like I didn't like that call. And I told you my thoughts on the call during the break, Jamie. So we'll leave that to the imagination of our viewers here. This is the conference basketball tournament, though. It's a win or go home type of deal. I just hope everyone is aware of that.
Yeah,
so 2 free throws there. You get 2 more now for the foul, and Tampa is really going to be able to stretch this lead here.
Yeah, big swing on that Van Eyck foul, and then technical foul following it up. And Lane is making the most of it. 3 for 3 thus far.
Bucks now with 9 team fouls. That's amazing. They were low on that number for a while, and now they actually have more than Tampa.
It's a quick 11-0 run in the last 2 minutes for Tampa. Yep. And just like that, the Bucks blink and they're down 6 points.
Barry hasn't scored in over 3 minutes. They got to get this guy right here with the ball going. Perry's got to find something. Warren drives. Warren in trouble. Finds Serenitz. Nice pass. And the Bucks end the run.
Huge bucket for the Buccaneers that time, ending the run, stopping the bleeding a little bit. They were down by 7.
Warren with the block from behind. We're going to get a foul. Who's this going to be? Are they going to call it on Perry with his hands straight up, standing still underneath? Yes, they are.
Wow. So things not going the Buccaneers' way here in the last couple possessions. And Scott heads back to the line for 2.
First free throw's no good. First foul on Perry, who is asking the official for an explanation. Says to the official, I was standing there with my arms straight up. Help me out here. What do you want me to do?
Yeah,
second free throw rattles in.
I can see this one getting a little chippy in the second half with both teams already starting to not be too happy with the referees.
Perry getting doubled out near midcourt. The Bucks able to carve right through that. And they're back within 4. And 40-36 with 3 minutes to go. Here's an open look for Blunt for 3. Rattles it in. Bucks just got beat down the floor that time. 43-36 now. Tampa in front.
Yeah, it's been the Ryan Blunt show. He's already got 16 here in this first half.
Warren, crossover move through traffic, puts it up, won't go. Rebound taken in by Lane. He's looking to push. McCormick circling. Sutherland. Now Blount. McCormick, pump fake. Oh boy, did he get Serenitz there. And went right in and scored. Serenitz left his feet just for a split second there. And now the Bucks, I think, just got teed up again. Or hold the phone here. Let's see. This might have been on Tampa.
Someone got teed up.
I don't know what happened, to be quite honest. It's on McCormick. So I didn't see what happened.
Must have said something going up the court or something. Referees implement the zero tolerance policy here.
Again, this is the conference basketball tournament. Play all season to get to this point. You don't want the game decided on technical free throws because guys are chirping a little bit.
Hopefully that was just a makeup call and we'll keep it even the rest of the way. But hopefully not a sign for things to come here. Already 2 technical fouls in the last couple of minutes.
Disheartening.
Not what you want to see in playoff basketball.
Everyone has ratcheted up the intensity, except for the officials apparently. 45-38. Tampa in front, under 2 to go here in our first half. Warren, Perry's got a good look for a 3. In and out, won't go.
Can't get much of a better look than that. One of your best shooters wide open from 3, and he just couldn't connect.
That ball was down. Basket coughed it back up. Sutherland is free underneath, and Serenitz definitely fouled him.
It's his first foul. Sutherland will get 2.
.97 seconds to go here in our first half. Sutherland's first free throw is a brick.
Yeah, Sutherland 27% from the line so far this season, so definitely not his strong suit.
That's a dicey number there.
Only 3 for 11 entering the game.
Yeah, missed them both. 45-38. We'll see if the Bucks can capitalize here after the missed free throws. Perry has been quiet here. Finds Warren. He'll try the 3. Way off. And Perovich has the rebound ripped away. Well, he is battling underneath, but he's unable to get that one. Sutherland fighting his way to the basket and scores on the second attempt.
Yeah, Bucks doing a good job defending without fouling, but let another offensive rebound go that time. And second chance points for Tampa.
Soranitz fouled. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Soranitz did draw a foul that time, but it's kind of just like the Bucks are getting smothered every time down the court. Having a really hard time getting things going offensively here in the last couple of minutes.
First free throw is short. Bucks 12 of 14 now from the line. And that one is in there. 47-39, Tampa in front. Spartans trailed by as many as 9 in this game. And oh, what a block from behind by Warren, but Taylor is there to put it back up and in.
Warren moving a little gingerly down the court.
Perry gets fouled, so he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. This has been an incredibly choppy first half.
A lot of whistles.
Yeah, it was good pace of play to start this game. Now here's the other problem. Tampa's on pace to score over 100 points right now, and the Bucks are going to have to find a way to clamp down defensively. Barry got off to a 9-0 start. Tampa didn't even score for about the first 2 minutes of the game.
Yeah, Tampa got their legs under them after those first couple of minutes and have really taken over here in this.
Yeah, they're at 53% from the field. The Bucks are 38%. Neither team shooting well from three-point land. The Bucks are getting, or Spartans rather, are getting a lot done in the paint. And now we're going to get a whistle here.
What do we got here?
And they are going to check to see who the foul was on.
These two teams split the season series. Buccaneers winning 1 in overtime up in Tampa, and then Tampa came down here and beat the Bucks by 15 the second time they met. So split the season series. And this one for all the marbles with a trip to the semifinals, most likely Nova Southeastern University on the line.
Yeah, that was a quick review there. Perry got hip checked right in the middle of the court, so it wasn't too tough there to crack that code. The Bucks should end up with the last shot here of the first half. We'll see how much Tampa's able to whittle this clock down. It's about a 4.5 second differential between shot and game clock. This is, I believe, a double bonus situation here for Perry. And he hits the second free throw. He already got in the first, right? Yeah, so they did the review in the middle of the free throws there to try to ice him.
Didn't work, though. 2 for 2 from Perry.
49-41, Tampa in front. And Schaefer going to work this clock down. Benitez is there to meet him when he decides to go. Shot clock to 10. Here he goes. Drives to the basket. Fouled. And he will go to the line. A chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, about worst case scenario that time from the Bucks. Letting that drive go. Hits the shot and gets the foul. B.J. Schaefer looking to complete the three-point play here. Schaefer 62% from the line so far this season. his first attempt tonight.
Free throw is short. Bucks have time here. 9 seconds. Vitez goes all the way and scores. Tampa now has time though. Schaefer with 2. With 1, he did not get that shot off. No basket. No basket. The officials are going to look at this regardless. One official has called it good. Another one waved it off.
It's like the Fail Mary.
I don't think this is even close. We'll keep it here until we get a resolution, but I don't think this is even going to be close.
Still Schaefer like a lightning bolt
he did.
after the Bucks scored.
Yeah, that was a heck of an effort there. I believe the score should be 51-43. I'm not mistaken. Let's see if this basket counts or not. Now this is a really an unusual situation too, because you had one official call it no basket immediately. He had what I believe to be the right call. And now they have the call and they have waved it off. Okay. My eyes have not failed me. All right. So we have reached halftime here. The Sunshine State Conference men's basketball tournament. Tampa has come storming back after trailing by 9 twice in the first half. They lead 51-43. We have reached halftime here. The second half will be coming your way in minutes. Here from Miami Shores, your halftime score, Tampa 51, Barry 43.
The NCAA, driving change to do more for today's student athletes. The NCAA programs deliver $4 billion in scholarships every year. Those D1 scholarships are now guaranteed. Health and well-being services are mandatory. Student athletes get tutoring as well as financial literacy coaching, because almost everyone is going pro in something other than sports. The NCAA, driving change to do more for today's student athletes.
The first 50 years of the Sunshine State Conference inspired champions and built a legacy rooted in excellence. A legacy built from a single sport to a conference of national champions. Threaded through geography, fueled by growth, defined by excellence. 135 team national titles, 173 individual champions, and hundreds of Scholar All-Americans. Always at the top of NCAA Division II. Looking ahead, we reflect on where we started, where we are, and where we're going. The Sunshine State Conference. where success thrives.
We are the change makers.
We're here to be incredible.
Unstoppable.
Unbeatable.
What we're building here is
Me.
me.
All of us.
The future.
We're making it happen.
At Barron University, we know our choices matter.
So, you ready for your breakthrough?
Can I call you Rose? 'Cause you're sweet like a flower in bloom. Can I call you Rose?
Did you know that love of sports is the #1 reason most people start officiating? And verbal abuse is the #1 reason why most quit? Act with respect and be officially human. Did you know that verbal abuse from fans, coaches, and players is the #1 reason why many referees are walking away from sports? Act with respect. Be officially human. This is what's called a vicious cycle. Fans yell at officials, more officials quit, fewer people want to be officials, quality of officials goes down, more fans yell at officials. Be a part of the solution. Act with respect and be officially human.
Balance. It isn't just essential in your sport. It's essential in life, especially college life. It's everything you need to thrive in school, in sport, and everything in between. The key is just finding a place where you can pursue it all. Because the real beauty lies in the balance. If you want to win in every arena of college life, go D2. Make it yours.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Can I call you Rose? 'Cause you're sweet like a flower in bloom. Can I call you Rose?
Champions.
Welcome back here for the second half. Before we get going here, quick look at the stats as the Bucks trail 51-43. Buccaneers getting outshot right now. Tampa shooting 55%, very efficient. The Buccaneers only at 40. Tampa doing a better job from downtown as well, shooting 33% from deep. The Bucks 29%, 4 for 14. Both teams shooting pretty well from the line right now. The Bucks at 88%. Tampa not far behind at 71%. Buccaneers need to limit the turnovers a little bit. 9 turnovers in that first half resulted in 17 points off turnovers for the Spartans. So definitely something to limit moving forward here. Rebounding numbers pretty even. Tampa has a 2 rebound edge there, as well as a 1 rebound edge as far as offensive rebounds go. And it was a back and forth first half. Leading scorer right now is Ryan Blunt on Tampa's side of things. He's 6 for 7. He's got 16 points. Also knocked in a 3 as well as 3 for 3 from the line. For the Buccaneers, leading scorer Marco Sharenich. He's got 10 on 5 for 6 shooting from the free throw line. Dion Perry, he's doing well from the line as well. He's got 9 points, 7 for 7 from the line. Also 5 rebounds and 4 assists. So he might be on triple-double watch here in this second half. And we're about a minute away from this second half getting going. Jamie Goldman, Jacob Powell is going to join us here in the second half. Daniel Rabinowitz running the show as well, as we're about a minute out Winner of this one gets a date in the semifinals with Nova Southeastern University. They're the 1 seed in this 8-team SSC tournament. Quarterfinals here tonight, and a trip to the semifinals on the line. If Nova does get upset, we could see another home game here for Barry. We'll have to see how some other games shake out. And we're about 30 seconds away from the second half getting going. I'm going to bring Daniel Rabinowitz back in here.
Thank you, Jamie.
As the Bucks trail by 8. Got some work to do in half number 2.
And you're going to see two teams leave it all out there on the floor for a good sports cliche there for you. But no, these teams will leave it all out there because someone's season comes to an end in 20 minutes from now. And for the Bucks, you have a couple of things really stand out. First off, you cannot continue to turn the ball over at the clip Barry has been turning the ball over at 9 turnovers by the Bucks in the first half. More importantly, points off of turnovers, 17-5 in favor of Tampa. That's a crushing number right there. And rebounds relatively even. Free throws, the Bucks did a good job, 15 of 17. We talked about free throws, the importance of that. But and as we bring in Jacob Powell, our assistant women's basketball coach here, Jacob, turnovers in a game like this, in a survive and advance type of situation, you absolutely cannot have it.
No, absolutely. Turnovers are, I got to keep that to a premium at a very low number, anywhere past 12. Nice pick and roll action there, Jose and Novak. But yeah, you're absolutely right. You got to cut down the turnovers dramatically.
Both teams going with the starting 5. As the shot there from Taylor off the mark. Gingileski, Blunt, McCormick, and Lane out there. The Bucks with Benitez and Serenitz again, able to score. And the Bucks 4 straight to start. Serenitz out there with Bradley, Benitez, and Perry. And we get a foul here, and Blunt's going to go to the line to shoot 2. And we actually just talked about this during the break before we came back on the air. Guarding without fouling going to be a big key here in this second half. Bucks too many fouls. Both teams too many fouls in the first half.
Yeah, I think that was the biggest takeaway for me watching the first half was just too many fouls. I mean, you have a pretty good first shot defense, but your one hand might be up, but the backhand's there hanging on his hip. That's an automatic foul. If you go vertical, if you're the first to leave the floor, you're putting yourself out of position. You got to be the second to jump and leave the floor.
Blunt splits the pair. He missed his first free throw of the night there. He is now 4 of 5 from the line. 52-47. Benitez wildly up the court and turns it over immediately. Well, the Bucks don't even get their offense set up that time. Blunt from the corner. Perovic able to strip it away. Good steal. Well, the Bucks forced a turnover back here. Let's see if they can capitalize now. They got to find a way to get Perry going. Been saying that all night. Cross-court pass, Benitez. Back on top, Serenitz. They're trying to get underneath. Perovic is in a war under there. Gets the pass and scores.
Great job by
Benitez with a steal. Benitez gets held up in the paint, kicks to Bradley. Now gets it back. How about this sequence? Benitez sends it back to Perovic. Is fouled.
Bucks came to play in the second half. A minute and a half in, the Bucks already has cut what was an 8-point lead. They have a chance to make it a 1-point game here with Perovic 2 shots at the line.
Well, we talked about leaving it all out there, and Novak Perovic battling in a big way here in the first 90 seconds, and he puts the free throw up and in. You can tell there's a lot of noise in this building right now. We got, I guess that's our baseball team out there, right? Soccer? Okay, soccer.
Whatever it is, crowd has come alive.
Yeah, they're making a lot of noise. Second free throw, no good. 2-point Tampa lead. We're 90 seconds into our second half. McCormick. Oh, his alley-oop feed is not there. Gingileski says, where are you throwing that to? Got 7 feet to work with, and he just threw it out of bounds.
Huge momentum swing here in our home court in just the first minute and 30 of the second half.
Higdon in for Gingileski, and Tampa will pick up with some full court pressure. Perry will work it up the floor. Coach Furr calls out the play from there. Bucks can tie with a basket here. They take the lead with a 3.
Benitez, shot clock down to 12. Working with Perovic again. Benitez shifting through the lane, kicks. Serenitz for three, in and out, won't go. My goodness, it was down.
Good look from Serenitz. He's shown he can hit those. Hit one in the first half.
Blunt with a tough shot, able to knock it down. Nice shot from Blunt, who's up to 19 points now. Having a heck of a game here. Serenitz underneath Perovic. Hands off to Perry. They double on Perry again. He has the ball knocked away. It's going to stay with the Bucks with 9 on the shot clock. They have been consistently doubling Perry, who has just found really no way to get going in this game. He's 7 of 7 from the free throw line, but just 1 of 5 from the field. He's going to have to put his stamp on this game for the Bucks to have a chance to win, you would think. Shot clock to 6. Here he is, Perry for 3, too strong. And a long rebound of Lane.
Yeah, Perry having a tough time shooting the ball tonight. He's 1 for 6 from the field.
Taylor all the way, well too strong.
Great thing about Deion Perry, at any moment in time, he can just turn into a flamethrower and get her going.
Here he goes again, spinning and fouled. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Gloves can't believe it. He better be careful, because they've been letting the Tex fly here in this quarterfinal match.
So Perry to the free throw line, attempts 8 and 9 from the lines. He's now attempted more free throws than field goals in this game by a comfortable number. First one is up and good.
Got the home court bounce that time.
You know, as a coach, you're almost okay with that sometimes because he's getting the easiest shot in the game of basketball. It's a 1 point per possession type of play right here.
And he hits the pair. Perry back within 2, 54-52.
Perry's still perfect from the line, 9 for 9.
McCormick! Oh, he gets bailed out with a foul. Threw up a wild shot there, was running in the opposite direction of the basket, flung it up, and gets the whistle.
Yeah, Jose not happy about that one whatsoever.
Usually you like to reward with a foul a shot that has some sort of chance, right? That was just a flailing, let's throw it up towards the basket and hit the ground type of shot. Which,
yeah, absolutely.
Really, he didn't even look, he wasn't even looking at the basket.
No.
Put up a prayer that time. And McCormick already 3 for 3 from the free throw line. And actually hasn't missed a shot, 4 for 4 from the field.
Yeah, he's been fantastic. A lot of good performances here in this one. McCormick and Blount right now stand out here for Tampa. His free throw is good. Scott will come back in. Lane will head off. Tampa a deeper team than the Bucks. And the free throw is good there. 12 points. Now for McCormick, 56-52. Tampa in front. Serenitz spins. Hook shot is short. Brought down with the rebound. And that's a bad foul by Benitez. He hit Blount right in the face there. And again, those are the fouls the Bucks have to stop committing. That's a cheap one there.
Yeah, you see the effort there he's trying to give. You know, he's trying to give his team a second chance off the miss. But when you're 90 feet from the basket, you know, that's, like you said, not a smart foul.
And it is his third, team's third. (56-52), Tampa in front, 16 and a half to go. Just joining us, the Bucks led by 9 multiple times in the first half, and that is a travel. Then Tampa came back to take the lead. They had the halftime lead, and they have led by as many as 10 at 51-41. So both teams have exchanged leads here. The Bucks have not led for a while.
Tampa's turned it over a handful of times here just to start the second half. If Barry could convert on some of these turnovers, we'd be in good shape.
Last Bucks lead was
32-31. And shot no good there for Perry, who's still struggling to get going. Let's try to tie it up in the paint there. Taylor ends up with it. Now McCormick, extra pass. Blunt for three is good.
Yeah, Blunt's been hurting you all night. And extra pass that time for McCormick, finding your shooter. And he cashes in.
Bradley, step back three on the way, too strong.
Yeah, Bradley trying to answer the Blunt three, not able to connect on that one.
Scott through the lane, won't go, rebound is loose, Serenit's in traffic, able to pull it.
Barry's getting a ton of opportunity here, can they convert?
Perry, blocked, got it back, and threw it away. Well, the Bucks continue. Digger, this is probably a good question for you. Taylor's going to be left wide open for a three here. That is off. Rebound tipped right over to McCormick. Blunt. He drives all the way and scores. Going to have a chance at a three-point play. Well, the Bucks nearly able to tie this game in the first 5 minutes. Now they're staring again at a double-digit deficit with Blunt heading the line to shoot one. I'll ask you that question about heading baseline here when we come back. 61-52, Tampa in front. You're watching the Sunshine State Conference Men's Basketball Tournament. All right, welcome back here to Cochodio Court. (61-52), Tampa in front of Barry, 14:59 to go. Free throw up and good. It is a 10-point Tampa lead. So a long way to go on this one. Van Eyck now in for the Bucks, weaving his way through traffic. Warren driving, and he's going to go to line to shoot two.
Yeah, good job by Warren, drawing a lot of contact on that one, drawing the foul, and he'll head to the line for two.
Well, Jacob, I was going to ask you, the Bucks continue to try to use the baseline. The problem right now is that Tampa is collapsing down and forcing them to throw the ball kind of across the court through the teeth of the defense. What would your advice be in that situation there?
Yeah, if I had to put my coaching hat on right there, every time, I see a baseline drive, if I'm on the opposite 45, I'm going to cut hard every time. That's either going to open up a lane for me to get a wide open dump off layup, or that opens up that corner for a catch and shoot three. And if you have neither of those, I always tell the players, keep your dribble alive, and what we call gnashing it would dribble back around the restricted circle and just give yourself another chance.
Here's Blunt, and he's fouled again. Stanley says, what can I do?
Well, you can put both hands up.
Yep.
Because one hand looks good, it's the other hand wrapped around the back that they're going to call that one every single time.
The Bucks have 5 team fouls in 5 minutes.
That's already Stanley's fourth, too, so he's got to be careful with 14 minutes to play here.
Free throws, 23 and 24 for Tampa. I got a feeling both these teams are going to shoot 50 free throws tonight when this thing is all said and done. First one's up and good. That one rolls off, so it's a strong rebound.
Big time rebound.
Warren full speed ahead and goes crashing in for another foul.
Warren was shot out of a cannon on that one. Flew down the court and drew the foul.
Maybe 4 seconds ticked off by the time that whistle blew. Would like to see and feel the energy come back alive in this gym here.
Yeah, they were feeling it out the gates in the first minute and a half or so, but Tampa able to settle in and balloon this lead back up to 9.
First free throw is up and good. Warren with 8. Trying to cut into this lead again here. And it's up and good. 63-56, Tampa in front.
Warren stays perfect from the line. He's 5 for 5.
That's Higdon. Now top of the key, finds Blunt. He tries another 3. This time he finally misses. And rebound down to Perovic. Blunt has not missed much tonight at 26 points. Putting together a fantastic performance. There's still 14 minutes to go. Warren, nifty move through the lane, floats it up, won't go, got it back. Kicks to Stanley, he'll try a corner 3, it's good! Malik Stanley with a triple, 63-59.
That's a big time offensive rebound, fan out, second chance points.
McCormick, no one home.
And here comes the energy flooding back in the gym. You love to feel it, you love to see it.
Tampa's going to take a timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll take one as well. Bucks trying to claw their way back in. 63-59. Tampa in front. 13:38 to go. You're watching the Sunshine State Conference Men's Basketball Tournament. All right, welcome back here to Coach Odio Court. 63-59, Tampa with the lead. They have held the lead for quite some time now. Crowd trying to get behind the Buccaneers now. Warren accelerates, kicks. Saranitz thought about the 3. 15 on the shot clock. Goes to Warren. He will take the 3. It's short. McCormick the rebound. McCormick into the corner. Blount kicks. Lane. Back to Blount. The ball movement here by the Spartans. McCormick spinning way off. And Saranitz down with the rebound.
Yeah, Tampa starting to cool off a little bit here in this second half.
Looking for the mismatch down low.
Oh, and they found it. They found it. Serenitz lays it up and in. Buccaneers back within 2.
Big defensive possession here right now.
Serenitz on Blanc, trying to slow him down. He's got 26 points. McCormick sends it to Lane. 3 is short. Serenitz another rebound. He continues to clean up the glass here.
Big time rebound.
Yeah, he's got 7 on the night. The Bucks trying to tie this game or take the lead. Serenitz underneath, fouled from behind.
If it ain't broke,
team foul.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Looking for that same mismatch right out of that pistol action when they switch.
Here's Silva coming back into the game. Silva gave the Bucks a tremendous spark in the first half, so he comes back in. There's Stanley, who tripled on the previous possession. Stanley, the vet, going to work. Kicks. Serenitz for 3. Bucks in front. 64-63. Barry regains the lead.
What a pass from Malik Stanley. Finding the
Ball
big
is
man in the
loose.
corner.
Stanley picks it up. Over to Warren. Layup is good.
Here's that energy flooding us into the gym today.
66-63. The Bucks have regained the lead. And we got a ball game here with 11:31 to go. We have timeout on the floor. We'll take a pause. You're watching the Sunshine State Conference Men's Basketball Tournament.
Quick look at the replay. Malik Stanley finding the big man in the corner for the three-pointer. That ignited this run. Buccaneers on a 12-0 run. They got a 3-point lead with 11 and a half to play here in this second half.
66-63. Barry has regained the lead. What a ball game this is turning out to be here. Quarterfinal round of the Sunshine State Conference Tournament. McCormick, he's had the hot hand tonight. And the scoop won't go. Ball is loose. Schaefer had it for a second. Now Silva with a wild pass. And it is stolen away by Lane. Schaefer underneath. Blunt is free. Silva fouled him.
Hey, that's a foul you can live with if you're the Buccaneers, though. That would have been an easy 2. Silva came over and hacked him. Make him earn it at the line.
Would like to see Brino value the basketball just a little bit better when he comes up with a steal on the 50-50 there. I mean, he was right place, right time, and then boom, he just gives it up right back to him. I understand Malik's out on the run, trying to get an easy one, but that's the one you want to really value when you get that ball.
Tampa's on a scoring drought of about 3.5 minutes here, and Blount was unable to end that with the first free throw. He, misses the second. Very uncharacteristic. He has 26 points. He's been shooting the lights out in this gym. The Bucks now can build on a 14-1 run. Stanley, alley-oop to Serenitz underneath, blocked from behind. What a block there by Sutherland.
A tremendous defensive play, and Tampa is going to head to the bench here. Taylor and Scott will come back. Schaefer and McCormick will head to the bench. Stanley to inbound, 12 on the shot clock. Warren takes it. Warren puts up a floater. It's well short. And the rebound down to Scott. Missed opportunity there for the Bucks. Taylor driving. That's an offensive foul. Yeah, he pushed off.
You start to feel the pendulum start to swing back into Barry's favor here. You mentioned a moment ago, 14-1 run ongoing. Buccaneers looking to build on it here.
Oh, Warren is not able to run the baseline there, and the Bucks give it right back. Yikes.
Talk about valuing the basketball right there, knowing the difference when you can run the baseline and when you can't. Could be a costly mistake.
Both teams in the bonus the rest of the way here. If you're a fan of free throws, making a lot of those down the stretch. Ball is knocked away. I have it. I'm going to say Bucks ball. What do you think?
I think it's a good call.
Yeah, good. I wasn't giving the ball back unless they gave it to us. So.
Well, I think everyone made the right call. Buccaneers will take over.
Unbelievable effort, 50-50 hustle there from Novak getting his hand in the passing lane.
This Perovich is a maniac. I'm just happy he didn't come crashing into me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, almost had a little bit of a scare there.
He's got that bull in a china shop thing going here. Oh, what a feed! Perovich lays it up and in.
That's Barry basketball at its finest right there.
Sutherland will go cross court. Lane will try a three. He knocks it down. What a shot for Lane, and that was desperately needed over 4 minutes without a point. And Tampa gets a huge answer there.
Very lucky Brino didn't foul him on the landing spot.
Stanley. Tough shot, won't go. Tampa can regain the lead now. Sutherland going to try for it. Too strong. Guess who? Serenitz with another rebound, and he's fouled. Uh-oh. Let him play, guys. Let him play.
Put on the refs, not calling anything extra there. Let them play here.
Yeah, let's do it. Now, here's the situation. This is a 1-and-1 here. Second foul on Scott. Now, if the Bucks don't convert on these free throws, it's as good as a turnover. So, Serenitz needs these. He is 5 of 6 from the line on the night. And he hits the front end. Bucks 23 of 26 from the line. A fantastic night from the free throw line for the Bucks. Second one is no good. That's on me.
We've all
Broadcaster jinx. Scott all the way and sent Silva to the ground with there's a little elbow there, it looked like. Now,
they'll take a look at it.
You would think Silva took a shot right in the nose. And now let's see what they're going to do here. This is a dicey situation because the basket was already counted. I don't know that you can wave off a basket, but I guess you could call a flagrant foul still. Now they're going to come and review this.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, if the foul is in the act of shooting, the bucket wouldn't count.
Yeah, referee's talking about this one. A big call is every point so important here in this quarterfinal.
Review for flagrant. So they're going to review this for a flagrant foul. Now, in all fairness, I did not see the elbow. I don't know if you guys caught it. I didn't see it. I saw Silva's reaction.
It happened very fast. It looked like Brino, they left the floor at the same time. You know, Brino puts his hands up, goes vertical, and then he just took a shot right there going up.
Unless Silva is going for an Academy Award, he took one right in the chops there, so we'll see. The officials have the iPad out there looking at that. And they didn't want to let us know. I guess they're not calling anything. So Silva Not going to get the call there. Okay, so the Bucks will get the ball up by 1 now. We did not have a replay of that one to show you, unfortunately.
We've only seen 2 lead changes in this game. Something tells me we're going to see a few more before this one's done.
Tons of time left to play here.
Warren navigating through traffic. Warren, alley-oop! Sharinitz! 71-68. Bucks back by 3.
Blew the roof off this place. Absolutely what the Bucks needed.
Tough pass underneath. Sutherland catches it in the crowd, and he just got roughed up from multiple directions there. I don't even know who this foul is going to be on. They're going to say Warren will pick it up. This will be 1-1 here for Sutherland.
Sutherland has struggled from the line so far this season. He's 0 for 2 on the night so far.
Yeah, as you mentioned, came into this game shooting 27% from the line. Didn't get the line much, but that is the number.
You'd love to see both teams play super hard, play physical. I mean, no doubt both these head coaches and both these teams know what's at stake here. This is national tournament implications right here.
Free throws up and good.
Season on the line, both teams playing like it right now.
8:51 to go. 71-69. Bucks in front. Second free throw, no good. Sharanitz down with another rebound. That is his 8th. Stanley threw it away. Tried to thread the needle there and could not. Bucks cannot afford turnovers right now. Sutherland puts his shoulder down, gets cut off, out to Blanc. Working on Sharanitz. Spins again. Fade away, will not go. Silva the rebound.
If you're Justin Furr, you can live with those tough contested 2s.
Both great coaches here. Link Darner on the Tampa side. Justin Furr on the Buccaneers side. Looking to advance in this tournament here. Warren, a little out of control here. Warren throws one up, will not go.
A lot of contact there. Tampa may have gotten away with one.
You can say that again.
Feeds Sutherland. Oh, tough shot. Lays it up and in. Sutherland slow getting back now. He fell down at the end of that play. Bucks have numbers if they hurry, but he has gotten back into the play here. Warren for 3. Will not go. Sharanitz another rebound. Silva for 3. Way too strong. Perovich probably could have had that rebound. He was backtracking the other way.
Just about to say
and
that.
Taylor threw it into the bench. Timeout on the floor. We are knotted at 71. Winner goes on. Loser's season comes to an end in 7 minutes and 26 seconds. You're watching the Sunshine State Conference Men's Basketball Tournament.
Welcome back here to Coach Odio Court. We are knotted up at 71. Barry and Tampa. Just over 7 minutes to go in this ball game. It has been a fun one. Stanley kicks. Benitez drives. Silva is going to tee up a three. Silva's going to knock it down.
So we got no fear pulling the trigger on back-to-back possessions. He hits this one, gives the Bucks a massive three-point lead.
Lane trying to answer. Comes up well short. Oh, he got his own rebound. Nicely done. Taylor now with the jumper. In and out won't go. Rebound tipped again, and Serenit's able to clean it up. And Stanley tells Benitez, hold your horses here. Let's slow this thing down.
Got to value every single possession from here on out for the rest of the game.
Benitez. Now Stanley, 10 on the shot clock. Underneath Perovic. Alley-oop again! Serenit's!
Serbians playing well with each other. Perovic finding Serenit's there.
76-71, the Bucks in front. Pass deflected, Blunt got it and lost it. Silva came over to knock it away and forced a turnover.
Huge defensive possession by the Bucks.
Big offensive possession here. A chance to kind of,
if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They ran this set 3 possessions in a row.
Perovic, oh, he does it again. Wow. The Bucks are carving up the Spartans. Going backdoor again. 78-71. Lane with the three. In and out won't go. Silva down with the rebound.
Buccaneers a 7-0 run out of that break. Looking to build on it here.
I wonder what they're going to run again.
Benitez, patient here, 10 on the shot clock. Finds the curling Stanley, lost it, able to get it back. 6 on the shot clock, gotta go. Benitez does go, he goes all the way and scores! Timeout Tampa! The Bucks match their largest lead of the night at 9, 80-71 with 4:56 to go. All right, we're going to keep it here, and we'll get you some scores if we can here. Let's see if, all right, we got Nova and Rollins. Wow, Nova by 4, 59-55. They have just started the second half there, my goodness. Nova is going for their 100th straight home win tonight.
What a milestone for them and those boys over there in the Shark Tank.
You got Palm Beach Atlantic leading Lynn 88-82. That game about to go final, so Palm Beach Atlantic looking like they will advance. Rollins, by the way, has cut that lead to 1, 59-58. Rollins hanging in there. Rollins shooting 73% in that game. You got Embry-Riddle leading Florida Southern 51-49. They're up there in Lakeland with 14:55 to go. It's 51-49. Embry-Riddle in front there. Keep an eye on this Nova Rollins game. No way Nova loses going for 100, right?
They're on the ropes right now. The winner of this will play the winner of Nova and Rollins.
That would be a home game for Barry. Should Rollins pull the upset, should Barry win. A lot of things got to happen here, folks. McCormick, foul. First things first, there's a long way to go in this basketball game here. This is far from over.
Feels like an eternity.
Every time the Bucks had that 9-point lead, it went away awfully quickly.
You said it off the air earlier, basketball game of runs, and this one has teetered back and forth all night. Buccaneers looking to have the last laugh here.
First free throw's up and good. Bradley will come back in. Who's heading off? Silva. What a game for Silva. Not sure if he'll come back in or not, but just absolutely fantastic from him tonight. And we have not seen Perry for a bit here as well.
Yeah, Silva sits down with 9 points and 7 rebounds. on 3 for 5 shooting from downtown. We're rolling with Benitez and Stanley.
If there's a run, there's a reason.
Yeah, it's working right now after that 9-0 run. Fur decides to stick with it.
Perovich off to Benitez. He is doubled near midcourt here. And Coach Fur wants a timeout. Did not like the way that was going.
We saw how Tampa jumped out on him really tough and aggressive, denying the ball, not letting them get into the, get out in the passing lanes, not letting them get to the trigger man into the offense to get everything going.
So our scoreboard says that Tampa has no timeouts left. The stat monitor says they have 1. So that is obviously a critical number that I think we want to get straight here. We'll try to figure that one out. The Bucks, meanwhile, have 2 timeouts left.
Both teams in the bonus, so it'll be a lot of free throws the rest of the way. Bucks with 8 fouls, Tampa with 7, so both teams in a 1-and-1 situation for the time being, nearing that 10-foul double bonus.
As if we haven't seen enough free throws already.
Yeah, Buccaneers 27 free throws, as opposed to Tampa's 30.
Stanley takes the inbounds. Stanley lost the ball. McCormick picked it up. McCormick got hit in the face. The officials didn't see it. Oh, boy.
Man, lots of contact both ways here.
He's just going to go right to the basket. It won't go. And now Silva's going to get fouled, or Sharanitz, going to get fouled. So Sharanitz will go right to the line. Everyone's getting hit in the face here. A lot of swiping going on in this one.
Playoff basketball. Intensity ratchets up a little bit. We're officially in March. Conference tournament. We're still trying to get to the bottom of this timeout situation.
That'll come into play down the stretch of this game. We'll find out momentarily. But big free throws here. First one's up and good.
You're going to need every single one of these at the charity stripe moving forward until that final buzzer sounds.
Second free throw, short. 81-73. The Bucks in front. About to hit 4 minutes to go. Pull-up jumper. Taylor. Oh, won't go. Last touch by Tampa. Wow, that one was down. It would not fall. Warren comes in for Bradley.
Making them take tough contested twos.
Yeah, that's a shot Fur will live with. Contested mid-range jumper from Taylor, who has not shot it well tonight. He's 3 for 10 from the field.
Well, you got to feel good for Malik Stanley playing so well here tonight. He's been around this program for a while. This may be the final home game here for the Bucks. Benitez had the ball ripped away by Lane. Lane goes up, will not fall, and a loose ball foul on the rebound on Perovich. A disastrous sequence there for the Bucks. And Tampa's going back to the line when we come back. 81-73. The Bucks in front. 3:42 to go in our ball game. You're watching the Sunshine State Conference Men's Basketball Tournament. All right, welcome back here to Coach Odio Court. Final 3:42 quarterfinals of the Sunshine State Conference Men's Basketball Tournament. This game is delivered.
Absolutely.
This has been a edge of your seat thriller here.
both teams have held leads. The Bucks led twice in the first half by as many as 9. They led also here in the second half by as many as 9. Tampa led by 10 at 51-41. Bucks went on a 14-2 run. And fueled by a wild crowd here. First free throw's up and good. Barry able to come back in this one and take a lead. Now again, there is a long way to go. It's an eternity to play in this game as Van Eyck comes in for Benitez. Long way to go here. Free throw's good. It is just a 2-possession game. The lead is 6.
Yeah, Stanley's still in the game. He's got 4 fouls. So something to watch here in the last couple of minutes.
Van Eyck, gotta get that ball over. He does. Finds Warren in the middle of the floor.
Got to feel good about Van Eyck being Jose Benitez's replacement here.
Van Eyck, a lot of hands on. He goes down. He's fouled. Jacob, I think if you're Tampa, you don't want to have hands on that far away from the basket, right? That goes from both sides, but not necessary there. You don't want to put a guy on the line that far away from the basket.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can see they're doing a little half-court trap, maybe run and jump, and try to get us out of control here and make some sloppy passes, maybe make us turn it over here. But automatic two hands, automatic foul. Easy call for the refs.
If you're Tampa, Van Eyck is the guy you want to foul, shooting under 52% from the line this season. But Van Eyck clutch on the first one, earning another one. Next foul for both teams will put the other in the double bonus. Both teams sitting at 9 fouls as Van Eyck goes 1 for 2.
Van Eyck splits the pair. Block for 3. It's good.
Can't let that guy get going.
4-point Buccaneer lead now. Tampa's bench rises and asking for some defense. Here is Bradley. Bradley circling, looking for help. Van Eyck drives. Oh! He threw it down!
Van Eyck coming through in the biggest moment, rising up.
Scott trying to answer. The tip won't go. Sharanitz in a dogfight for the rebound. He is fouled.
What an unbelievable sequence. What a high-level player Ryan Van Eyck is to be able to put it down on your head top on one end and then hustle back to make the unbelievable defensive effort on the other end.
Yeah, Buccaneers playing with some swagger now. 2:35 away from advancing to the semifinals. Still some work to do, though. Only a 6-point game.
Yeah, can't get complacent now. Really got to lock in even more than you ever were before.
Sharanitz puts it in.
He's been clutch from the free throw line today, hasn't he?
Sharanitz 8 for 11 from the line tonight. He's got a double-double, 28 and 12. Very good game for Sharanitz.
86-78. 2.5 minutes to go. Oh, a steal. Bradley comes up with it. Bradley is wisely going to try to hold the play here. Oh, Sharanitz out ahead of things, and he smartly will back things out.
Eat some clock here.
Yep. And Bucks will take a timeout. They have 1 left.
Big time defensive stop there from Michael Bradley, getting his hand in the passing lane.
So the Bucks are down to their final timeout. Unfortunately, we are unsure about Tampa's timeout situation, as we're seeing different things here on the monitor and on the scoreboard.
Final 2 minutes here. A trip to the SSC semifinal on the line. Coach, I'll throw it to you. What are you telling your team here with 2 minutes to play, an 8-point lead?
Discipline. The key to victory here is discipline on both sides of the floor. We cannot be undisciplined on the defensive end and foul and put them at the free throw line. And then what Marco did there just at the tail end of the game, or tail end of that last possession, was smartly not force up a quick shot and try to use the clock to your advantage here. You've got the lead. Let's burn some of that clock and take away their advantages to try to score.
Inbounds goes to Warren, 15 on the shot clock. Warren stripped, stolen. Here's Lane. That was exactly what the Bucks didn't want to do, and then they'll compound it with a bad foul.
Here you are talking about discipline.
No.
They turn it over, they get a foul. Not what you want to see.
That was as bad a sequence as you could have imagined coming out of the timeout.
Now, not only discipline is going to play a key factor in this, but resiliency as well. How resilient can you be in situations like that where you turn it over on one end and you foul on the other end, and it can be very deflating after you just got a dunk and a block and free throws and all this momentum coming your way, but it's not going your way the last two possessions. Are you resilient enough to have that next play mentality and continue to fight through it and hopefully, come out victorious, but you have to be resilient.
So Tampa is out of timeouts, we have been told. They are officially out of timeouts. We apologize if you're following along on our StatCast here. Usually that one's right. All right, Tampa with some free throws coming here. Double bonus for both teams the rest of the way. And they can get this back to a two-possession game if they're able to hit here. And Perry has now made his way off the bench. We have not seen Perry in a while here.
Yeah, very unusual, right? But you got to think, didn't have a great coming out of the second half, didn't have a great first half. Not bad, but obviously not the Deion Perry they were all used to seeing. And Malik has just been playing maybe a little bit better, and Jose's been playing maybe a little bit better. Terrence Warren maybe a little bit better. So if you're Coach Furr and you're thinking, well, the guys that are in right now are good, giving us some points and giving us good stops, and we're going on a run and we're holding the lead. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But again, like you said, Deion making his way to the scorer's table here. Let's see what he can do in the last 2 minutes.
He throws up and good. Van Eyck will head out. Van Eyck might have made the play of the game.
Might have. Might have.
That was an electric play there. Sharanitz has been fantastic here for the Bucks. 29 points, 12 rebounds. What a monster night for him.
So full court pressure here from Tampa.
Here is Perry. Tampa not going to foul, just a two-possession game at 86-80. Benitez is in trouble, and he's going to burn their final timeout. Coach Furrier not happy about that. He did not want that timeout to get burnt there. They want to save that thing for an emergency, and you don't want to give the ball up either.
I mean, if you're Deion or Jose, you kind of should have expected that to happen. You go into a dribble handoff right at the coffin corner, what we like to call it here in the half-court line. They've been trapping the last 4 or 5 possessions. So, smart basketball says they're probably going to do that again. So probably not a good idea to do some dribble handoff action, some DHO action right here at the half-court line, midline.
It was a full timeout. We're going to keep it here, though. A minute 44 to go in one of these two teams' seasons here. And you can't count Tampa out just yet, as they have shown the ability to come back multiple times here this evening. And this has been an absolute thriller. Nova and Rollins. Nova's starting to open up a little bit of a lead there, 75-69. No way Nova's losing that game. There's no way,
when they came here earlier this year, they just had better conditioning than the Buccaneers, and I wouldn't be surprised if the same story's going on in Davie right now. Rollins able to keep it close at the end of the first half, but I wouldn't be surprised if NSU kind of balloons this lead a little bit in the second. 11:34 to go in that one.
Really excited to see what Coach Furr drew up here for his guys coming out of this timeout.
Stanley.
A lot of contact.
Oh, yeah, he is getting held. Shot clock's down to 7. He's got to move. Stanley still with it, lost it. Turned it over. McCormick to Blunt. Extra pass. Taylor 3. Won't go. Perry the rebound.
That's a big-time rebound.
Bucks do not have a timeout to work with here. And it's tied up. It's going to stay with Tampa.
Yeah, you got 5'8", Dion Perry got stuck underneath there. Everyone crashed to him, and he kind of got trapped, couldn't get out of it.
Neither team with any timeouts. Warren and Bradley back in. Stanley and Perry go off. McCormick will inbound.
Prefer going with a little bit of offense, defense here. Having Perry take a seat.
Big-time defensive possession here for the Bucks. If they could get a stop, they're looking pretty good. I mean, what a big-time rebound from Dion Perry. I mean, he's not known for his rebounding ability, but he was able to be the smart enough basketball player to find contact, put a body on somebody, and not allow his matchup to get that rebound, giving him a second chance. Now, this could play out very interesting with no timeouts.
That is true. Both teams without any timeouts remaining.
McCormick, tough pass into the corner. Lane the 3, well short. Bradley down with the rebound. So Tampa decides to foul now. Benitez, and they do foul. Well, the Bucks can ice this game away at the free throw line now. This is going to come down to here.
Pretty fitting end to this one with how many free throws we've seen in this game.
You know, it almost feels like Tampa has had to force the last 4 or 5 possessions. The last time they've had, the ball, they've had to force some shots up. It didn't feel like good, clean looks at the rim.
Yeah, Tampa 1 for 9 in their last 9 field goal attempts. So Barry doing a good job forcing the Spartans into some tough shots on the defensive end. As Van Eyck gets ready to check back in for the defensive possession.
Big-time free throws from Jose Benitez, 2 for 2 from the line.
Van Eyck back in here for the Bucks. Lane will try another 3. Too strong this time. Van Eyck down with the rebound. Warren. Oh, man, Warren is just taken down.
Warren took quite a tumble after that foul. Looks to be okay, though, walking that one off.
Don't go anywhere. We'll have our post game coming up in minutes as well. Justin Furr, the head coach of the Bucks, will join us.
Well, let me ask you, let me flip the question to you. What would your 2 keys to victory be here, talking to your team going into this last minute of the ball game? You're up 8. What are your 2 keys to victory?
Just play clean, number 1. Limit the turnovers, limit the fouls on the defensive end, and just, play strong the rest of the way. Play strong defense without fouling, rebound well, box out, and you could get yourself a trip to the semifinals.
Free throw too strong. I want to thank everyone that has tuned into our broadcast all season long here on GoBerryBucks.com, Sunshine State Conference Digital Network. We do appreciate that very much. Hope you've enjoyed another season of Buccaneers basketball with us here, but not over yet, as the free throws won't fall. Scott, Lane, another attempt at a 3, and it's over the back. Over the backboard there. And the Bucks are starting to feel it now. Getting close to closing it out here. Malik Stanley comes back in for Bradley. Tampa, you would imagine, is going to foul quickly here.
Yeah, if I'm Furr, I'd want a couple more free throws before I'm starting to feel like we win this one.
Stanley takes the inbounds, and he is fouled immediately.
It'll be Stanley's first free throws of the night. Coming in a big spot here with 44 seconds to go. Stanley, a 93% free throw shooter on the season. So this is who the Buccaneers want at the line. Because he's good on the first.
What a game we've had today. Two really good teams going toe-to-toe, giving us their best shot.
Stanley. Well, again, you feel really good for Malik Stanley. I don't think the Bucs are going to end up with another home game here, judging by this Nova score, but what a nice way for him to finish out this season here. McCormick. Lane. Another one up. And
what
time
a
it's
shot.
Good. That was a tough one.
If you're Tampa, you're not giving up.
You're not
here.
out of it. You are not out of it. Like I said, if I'm in Coach Furr's shoes, I'm wanting to see every free throw go down from here on out till that final buzzer sounds.
Taylor's fouled out.
This will be the first free throws of the night for Bradley.
Number 4, Drew Newpully will come in. He's a junior from Orlando. Bradley hits. Nova is up by 10 now as they're starting to pull away from Rollins here. Bradley hits on the pair. Bucks have shot exceptionally well from the free throw line tonight. 32 of 40. 3 is way off there. And I think that should just about do it. And we'll see if Tampa decides to continue fouling here and extending this game, but
The score could get ugly there if they did that, but you never know.
Van Eyck to Stanley. He is fouled.
Again, you got to feel really confident with Malik towing that line to ice the game here. If you're tuning in, I hope you can hear the background noise of this home team, home crowd here, giving them the old na 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 na, hey hey, goodbye.
Yeah, great energy in the building. The Bucks trailed at half, 51-43. Tampa was on pace to score over 100 points in this one, and they're going to get stopped in the low to mid 80s here. So the Bucks clamp down defensively. Coach for a big hug for Malik Stanley on the bench. Again, you really feel good for him tonight. Scott will go all the way, lay it up and in, 17 seconds to go. Bradley fouled immediately.
Yeah, Coach Link Darner not willing to wave the white flag just yet, as his season's coming to a close here, but he's giving it every single last effort here with 16 and a half seconds to go.
Yeah, give Tampa the credit here. Give their coaching staff some credit here. Unbelievable program, very well coached, high-level program. I mean, they've had the history of the SSC. Everybody knows about him, and you know he's done an unbelievable job for them at Tampa over the years. See Coach Justin Furr here walking down the line of his bench, giving them all handshakes, nod of approval. Great game, fellas. Excited to move on to the next one.
I don't know what's going to happen on Thursday, guys. It's been a successful first year for Coach Furr, and it's only going to get better as that ball is thrown away, and that should do it, folks. It's 96-85. Van Eyck will take the inbounds. Tampa will retreat.
Get up.
And that will do it. The horn will sound here at Coach Odio Court. Berry wins it 96-85, and they will advance to take on Nova on Thursday night. We'll take a pause. Our post-game coverage is coming up next. All right, welcome back here to Coach Odio Court. Coach Justin Furr is here with us. Berry 96, Tampa 85. Survive and advance. Coach, I got to tell you, you've been building this thing up to this point this season. Your first year back here at Berry, first year as a head coach, and to have it result in this, and it's not just the win tonight, but the atmosphere in the building and the way your team responded here and have responded all season. You got to feel pretty good in this moment.
I feel great. I'm not going to lie, it's a great feeling, but the crowd we had here tonight was electric. It was so awesome. It was the sixth man, and that second half, it really pushed us to keep with urgency. We talk about urgency all the time, but when you have a crowd like that behind you, and man, they were awesome. You have a lot of urgency, especially late in the game when we had to get some stops. I thought we were pretty good defensively.
Yeah, this was a wild game. So you guys led by 9 twice in the first half. You end up trailing at the half. It looks like they might end up going over 100 points. What was the adjustment defensively that you guys made in the second half? Because you clearly clamped down on them.
I told our guys we got to guard the ball. And, man, we guarded the ball in the second half. I mean, to hold a team like that, who in the last 10 games offensively has been terrific, to hold them to 30% in the second half says a lot of credit to how our guys, how hard they played. They carried out the game plan. And I thought we did a great job tonight of wearing them down, especially late. We kept throwing guys at Blunt all night. I mean, he was good. I mean, Blunt was good. He was 10 for 13. He had 29. But I thought late he didn't get a couple because we were running more guys at him.
It's tough to go through all the individual performances in this one, Coach. But Marco goes for 29 and 12, had the game of his life out there tonight. And I really thought the rebounding was the key for him tonight in this game. Really kept him engaged, involved in this game. He just was all over the glass.
Yeah, Marco Saric he's a high major basketball player. That's what he is. He's a high major basketball player, and we're fortunate enough to have him at Barry. So we're really lucky to have him, and I'm thankful he's here, and he trusted us, and and it's worked out really well for him. So hopefully, a little recruiting pitch. Hopefully, further transfers that come in, it can work out like that for them too. But I'm really happy for Marco. Dion Perry didn't play a lot late tonight, and I tribute to him. He's coaching the entire game. So I'm really proud of him for that. And just proud of our guys overall for the urgency we played with, man. Beating a good Tampa, well-coached team.
I saw you give Malik Stanley a hug there on the bench. I was talking about him during the broadcast, Coach. You got to feel good for him.
I've coached Malik Stanley as hard as anybody I've ever coached. And he's responded as well as anybody I've ever coached. So when I did pull him in, I'm not going to get into what we were talking about. But it was a moment of joy and a moment of happiness. And I'm so happy for him, because he deserves to play in another tournament game.
Well, it looks like this is the final one here at home. Coach, Nova's up next. They're pretty good. About to win their 100th straight home game tonight. What are your thoughts going into that game? How can you hang in there with them?
They're really good. It's going to take a great effort from us. But, if we show up and do what we're supposed to do, I don't care who lines up on the other side. I think we have a chance every night.
Well, Coach, I feel great for you tonight, man. This is awesome. Great to see. We had students storming the bench over there, celebrating with the players.
What a crowd, man. And again, that atmosphere is what we're working to create here on a nightly basis. And just tonight, it happened to be a tournament game. And yeah, we were happy the guys were here. But we want to create that every night in here we're playing. So we're going to keep working at that.
Congrats, Coach. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Danny. I appreciate you.
All right, Coach Justin Furr here with us. Marco Saranis is going to join us. And we'll bring Marco over. 29 points, 12 rebounds. Not a bad night for you, my friend. That was a high-level basketball game. A lot of back and forth in that one. Very physical game as well. What were your thoughts?
Yeah, last few games I was especially motivated because my mom came all the way from Serbia, and I spent some time with her, so I want to say hi to my mom. And yeah, that was a tough game. That was battle 40 minutes, At the halftime, we fell a little bit, but we came back, and yeah.
I thought, obviously your scoring was big, but I thought your impact rebounding in this game was maybe the difference in this game. You got some critical rebounds when they were needed.
Yeah, first half, I started a little bit slowly with rebounding, but I fixed that second half, and I'm trying to help my team as much as I can in defensive rebound, offensive, trying to go get everything and help my team get second chances.
And then you kept working that back door on the baseline, and you were getting open for those alley-oop dunks. Just talk a little bit about that play. It seemed to be really working out well with you and Perovic there.
Every time when we got a ball to seam, I'm trying to back cut and corner cut, because I saw my guy helped me in the seam, so I saw the space, and I just trying to go, and they can throw me up there or pass me, however, and I'm trying to finish every time.
Marco's a thrilling performance out there. Great game, and good luck Thursday.
Thank you so much.
All right, Marco Soranit's kind enough to join us. Let's see who we're going to go with next. And Malik Stanley is going to join us. Malik, congratulations on the win. Talked about you a lot during the broadcast, man. You got to feel good for a guy like you who's been around, and to get this win. And this is probably going to be the last home game here, but to go out like this at home, got to feel really, really good.
Yeah, it was a great feeling. I just want to thank my teammates. They push me every day just to do what I'm able to do, so I really just want to thank them.
What a battle this game was. You guys go up by 9 twice in the first half. They end up taking the halftime lead. But defensively, I think is really where you guys made the adjustment in the second half.
Yeah, like Coach said, in practice, we preach defense all the time. So it comes down to just having heart. So, the halftime speech was basically about just having heart and just sticking down.
Malik, I want to thank you so much. It's been a pleasure to watch you. And what do you think about heading to Nova? What are your thoughts on that one?
It's going to be a good game. You just got to be there to watch it.
All right, Malik Stanley, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. I don't know, are we done? Are we going to get anyone else? We're done? All right, we're done. So that is going to do it here. I want to thank everyone for joining us here this evening. Jamie Goldman, thank you. And Cyrus, can we get Cyrus? Cyrus doesn't like to be on the camera, but we're going to get Cyrus on the camera. The best. Always appreciate everything that he does for us. Our entire crew here at Barry, thank you. I'm Danny Rabinowitz saying good night here from Coach Odio Court. See you in Davie on Thursday. The Bucks advance 96-85 over Tampa. Have a great night.